Hello everyone, this is your weekly dose of zombies.
A reload a day keeps the doctor away. Send it to me.
We are leaving. Now. I'm disappointed.
Anyone need another reason to not play Vanguard?
How did I take fall damage from that? Please explain that. What the hell? I'm clipping! I am clipping! What the hell just happened?
The robot's route comes right through this area.
Meanwhile on Cold War, it all comes down to this. You spent the last couple hours on this game. Pressure's on. You know what has to be done. Look, I know there's a lot of people that can't play without Mega Gobblegum, but this is a bit extreme.
Science will one day explain all of this. If only Maxis had lived to see this functioning. The machine functions just as Maxis predicted.
Man, I'm working up an appetite. Those probers ain't getting me.
Remember how it took like half of the game's life cycle for them to simply implement a pause button?
I once tried to climb inside the Pack-a-Punch, hoping that it could collapse and find me. I failed. Insta-kill. This will not end well for most of them.
Taking hold of her. We are approaching the end.
The glitch you always hope to happen in a game of Revelations whenever you try doing the Easter egg.
Let the darkness consume you. You will not, you cannot survive this attack.
What secrets does this device hold? And by what?
If you ask one of the hardcore cipher hunters what they think one of the most infamous ciphers in all of COD Zombies history is, there's a good chance that they might come back with an answer of the ADFGX cipher from Mob of the Dead. Now, this cipher has been solved for a couple of years now, but that doesn't change the fact that this was a very high-profile cipher back in the day. No one could figure it out, and it ended up going over 5 years without getting solved. But the one thing that many people may forget is that there was actually this random cryptic video that was uploaded way back before Mob of the Dead even released that basically gave the answer to the cipher.
The race is in France. Or more specifically, the giant is in France. Literally. This video is for the future. Goodbye.
That video was made about 2 weeks before Mob of the Dead even released. And the cipher was already at least partially solved. That's not the full solve, but that's the bulk of what the cipher actually said. And to think that even with that, it took over 5 years for the cipher to get fully solved, just to tack on the word urgent at the beginning. Yeah. Crazy to think that there was a point in time where the entire community was quite literally just focused for 5 years on what ended up being pretty much just a teaser for Origins before it even came out, but we were about 5 years too late for that. But anyways, we just don't get stuff like that anymore, and it's just a fascinating look back into the history of the Zombies community, and yeah, alright. I guess that's really it for this little bit of trivia time. Back to the regularly scheduled clips now.
Here, kitties. I will put you out of your misery, huh? Somebody help me drop this one. Not your fault, kitten. Someone deserves ammo. Like the ice on the Neva River. face!
I will not submit!
Strike team, bury the son of a bitch. Just brought some backup. Apex HVT sighted. Do not let it escape.
Custom mutations is a feature. A feature that nobody uses, because Black Ops 4 has no reason to use it. I'm sure most have heard about this floating orb thing under Eisendrache after Pizza saw it in a stream, and then now everyone went into the code and discovered what it was and how to activate it, and how it was like kind of a air quote jump scare look at Easter egg, and it was already figured out how to go and get this to activate more consistently, and that it was actually like a step where you have to look at something after 1 minute. But yeah, did you actually know that despite the fact that Pizza gets credited for finding this first, there may have been a chance that I may or may not have discovered it over almost 2 years ago on Last Gen BO3, because yeah, you love that, you love to see that. Okay, but for real, as much as someone like Dalek would never credit me for finding this, I think I technically was the first one to find out about this Easter egg. Like, it's something so simple that it's crazy to think that it went unnoticed until, I guess, technically 2021, but in reality 2023. I really should have followed up on this, but anyways, I guess I can finally say that I discovered something, and that's really all I wanted. See, the sad thing is, because I found it on Last Gen, and because it was found on Last Gen first, even though you would think, oh, because it's on Last Gen, that means it must be something. But, no. What actually happened was, because I found it on Last Gen first, it got completely discredited. It's just a visual glitch, lol kind of mentality, you know? So, 2 years went by, and, it took until someone that was more high profile found it, and then they get all the credit for discovering it, because that's how the zombies community works. But yeah, it's our little secret. We know the truth. I mean, sure, Glitching Queen credited me because DMs exist, but like, that's besides the point. Anyways, yeah, that's all I got for this video. If you got clips, you know where to submit them, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.
What are you, Box? The doorway to a secret room?